Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome back to our channel Odoo discussion. So in today's video we are going to talk about the default values, that how we can set a default value for a field when we create a new record. But we will get this default value from the settings. So in the previous video we have adding the settings page, and in the settings we have added two features. One is to set the default number of seats for the session model, and another one is to add the functionality of the website when this option is activated. So if you haven't watched that video, please go and watch that video, and then you will understand how it can be added. So in our session model, we have a field with the number of seats. So what we want to do here is that when we create a new session, we want to set some default value, and we want to bring this settings default value here in the number of seats. So in order to do so, let me just go to the py-charm. Here we need to go to the openacademy.py file, and let me open the session model. Okay, so here we have a seats field, and here we have number of seats. So in order to set a default value, we can just simply add like default is equal to the number of value. For example, we want to add 10. So if we restart Odoo service, and then after that if we try to create a new record, let me just try it, then 10 will be set as the default value of this field. Okay, you can see. So if you want to get this value from the settings, then you need to make either a lambda function, or you can make a Python function here. So I will just make a function here, get default number of seats. Okay, and then create a function with this name in this model, same as here, like this, and paste it like this. So here let me show you the structure of the settings model. So here first we have a boolean field, that whether we want to set the default value, and then we have an integer field where we set the number of seats. Okay, so this use number of seats boolean field is global, and it is not company dependent, but this is company dependent. So this we need to first check whether the use number of seats field is activated. If it is true, then we need to get this value. So how we can do? So this field value is stored in this parameter, so we need to get it from the that model. So in order to do so, we need to use, for example, let me say number of seats, okay, is equal to self.env. Here we need to add the model name, which is ir.config parameter, like this, and then we need to use get param. Okay, so here we need to pass the name of the parameter, which is this one, and let me paste it here. Okay, so this way we can get but this will not give us the number of seats. This will give us whether the feature is activated or not. So this will be a boolean value. Let me see, write it like this. Okay, so here we need to use a condition. If use number of seats is activated, then we need to get the value of this number of seats. Okay, so as this is in the company, so we need to get it from the current company. So how we can get the current company? So in order to get the company, which is the current logged in user, so we can use self .env.user.company. Okay, and then we can get a number of seats, or we can just say seats equal to company dot, it should be the same name here, it is, just paste it here, and then we need to return this seats. Okay, and if this is not activated, then return 0. Okay, just like this. And then let me restart Odoo service, and then let's see if it is setting the correct value or not. So let me try to create a new record. Okay, and we got the error message. So what the error says, that it says that a user does not have the company field. So we need to do it a different way. So we have made a mistake here, that this does not have the company field, so we need to use like this company ID. Okay, and then restart Odoo service, and then just go back to the browser, and then let me try to create a new record. So when we try to create a new record, so here you can say it is setting 10 as the default value, and if we go to the settings, we have a default value of 10. And let me just switch the company to Chicago, and then let's see. Okay, so the value for Chicago is 20. So let me just go to the sessions model, and then let me try to create. So here we can see that it still bring the value of 10. So why? Because the company that the user have as a default is the one first company. So let me just show you in the user settings, users. So here we have a default company field, which is this one. So this is still set as San Francisco, but the current logged in company is Chicago. Therefore, it is taking the value of this company. But we need to use the company field, which is the current logged in company. So in that case, we need to use the environment variable. So we don't need to use the user, we just need to use a company like this. Okay, so it will give us the current company. Let me restart Odoo service, and then go back to the browser and to see if the value is coming correctly or not. So let me try to create a new record again. Okay, you can see it is getting the correct value now. This is how you can get the values from the settings page, if the values are stored in the company or it is stored in the IR config parameter model. So if you find this video useful, please give a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also click the bell icon so that you can get the updates of the upcoming videos. Thank you.